Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Xillia. Last time what happened was, we completed the bounty hunt, we found out, well, Alvin found out that Mila is, Mila Maxwell, and now we're pretty much at the end of the road, which begins the new town that we were so itching to get to.
Wow, that's an impressive amount of fruit.
I'm catching a whiff of cider. Oh, they must have orchards here.
Well, we don't get many visitors here.
Do you live here, ma'am?
I would hope so. I'm the mayor.
Is this the right road to Niakara?
Niakara? Now that's a name I haven't heard in ages.
What do you mean?
It's what people called a long-forgotten village. I don't even know if it still exists. I heard tales of the village as a child. People claimed it lies beyond the Kijara Sea Falls.
Where can we find it?
You'll need to cross some seriously rugged terrain to get there. It won't be an easy journey.
In that case, we should probably rest here before heading on.
Sure.
Agreed.
I'm afraid our little village doesn't have an inn. Not much call for one. But I've an extra room in my house. You're welcome to use it if you like.
Thank you for your hospitality, ma'am.
What's... I don't want you.
So, why bother taking human form at all?
Spirits are really just masses of mana. They can't interact with the temporal world in that state. For a spirit to take physical form, it needs a catalyst of a corresponding element. As an example, the fire spirit of Freak can take form as a blazing inferno.
And as Maxwell, you can be any element, right?
The human body contains all 4 elements, so it's the perfect catalyst for me to take a physical form.
What would happen if you lost your catalyst?
I would gather elements to make a new one, but I'd have to wait for it to grow up.
Grow up? You mean you start as a baby?
It's time-consuming, but if you want to use a human form as a catalyst, you have to wait for the body to develop.
So even the Lord of Spirits isn't omnipotent.
Not in this human realm, anyway.
Let's just be grateful she didn't go with the male model, eh?
Wouldn't bother me.
Oh, you swing both ways?
That's not what I meant.
Okay. So I know where we have to go. I'm going to just be looking around for treasure and stuff.
Apple fruits. No wonder it smells so good around here. Wow, look how juicy they are.
Is that so?
They look like they're at the peak of ripeness. Sweet with just a hint of tartness.
That sounds... interesting.
Mila, you're drooling really bad.
For some reason, I can't make it stop.
Sounds like your body is awakened to the joys of eating.
Just keep those mitts off the merchandise. Our rap sheet's long enough as it is.
True. The weapon shop's here. Don't really want to buy... Actually, no, I do want to buy a weapon. Just thinking, what do we really want to buy to up our game? 1 gal. That was a lot of money. Item or weapon shop. Expand. Donate material. Ooh. What can we... Nothing. I should have probably guessed as much. But anyways, moving further into the town. I do want to make note of a couple things.
What are you looking at?
Nothing. Get lost.
Wrong answer, Squirt. Now we really want to know what you're looking at.
It's some sort of shiny object.
It's my shiny object. Finders keepers.
If you lose, you're a
Looks like
weeper.
puzzle. A difficult one at that.
How about this?
Whoa, what's happening?
This looks like our letters, but different. More like ancient writing.
Let's see here. Heed my words, for I am Ifrid, the intrepid explorer who has crossed the world's edge without fear. Yada yada yada, more self-promotion. Ah, here we go. At last, I have reached Terra Incognita. But alas, I am unable to return home. I shall take my many treasures, seal them in arks, and scatter them about this land. It is my hope that they shall serve as beacons to those explorers who follow in my footsteps.
I'm impressed, Alvin.
But I still don't know what it means.
I've heard of this Ifrit. He's a legendary pirate. He raided cities all throughout Rize Maxia ages ago. He set off to find the end of the world and never returned. Or so the legend goes.
Nice of him to put his treasures in these boxes for us.
The pirate Ifrit's treasures? Oh, I want to find him too.
Maybe you should learn to read first, young man.
Yeah, good idea. You'll all wait for me, right?
Nope.
And keep this Ifrit treasure stuff between us.
I mean, sure. I don't care though, because this actually has very funny stuff for us. But there are some things that are open up to us now that we have seen that scene, but we'll be going back to finding that stuff on a later date. Mostly due to the fact that it's going to take a while for us to get to that point where we're going to need to. But in any regards, we should be looking around for an item.
The porridge berries are ripe. You can make a nice liqueur out of these.
Are you what we need? No, $50. I mean, useful, but still, $50. There is a certain item that you can find here, and I don't know if you have to trigger the side event or not for this. Do. Super long ladder, climbing up.
Now, don't go looking up when a lady's climbing above you.
I'm not you, Alvin.
Let's get the truth of the actual event. Never mind. This was worthless. Also, great thing about us, we just jump right down a ladder. Weep! Shadow
I
lace.
felt totally weightless.
Yeah, I kind of want to do that again.
Wood chunk. Can't open this storage area. I believe there's nothing else to really nothing of note at the very least. Oh, echo.
What a beautiful view. I bet if I yelled really loud, it would echo back.
So why not try it? You gotta do things like that while you're still young. When you get
You
to
can
be
do it when you're
my
old.
age,
I know
it
my
can
dad
get a
does
little
it.
embarrassing.
Nuts.
Yeah, all right, why not? Echo!
Echo, 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 echo.
Alvin,
Alvin, Alvin, Alvin, Alvin.
and what you're doing now isn't embarrassing?
A little, a little, a little, a little.
Oh, the humor. Like, I don't get what people say. I just really like the dumb humor in this game. You saw nothing. see what else is there. Oh, that's just the door to get out. I would like to rob you blind, if at all possible. That was something for us to steal here. God, I don't know why I've been doing that. I've been like whistling the, or not whistling, like poorly whistling, Progress. I actually do think it's a great song though. Yeah, sure. Let's get this over with so we can get start anew.
Morning. What are you up to?
Watching people.
Okay. Say, Mila, can I ask you something? What's a Spyrix? Why were you trying to destroy that device in Fenmont?
Spyrix technology is something humans were never meant to have. So, I must take it away from them.
Why?
That is none of your concern.
I think it is kind of our
So you
concern.
don't trust me?
That's not it. Look, if you saw a toddler playing with a knife, what would you do?
I'd probably snatch it away.
And what would be your reason?
Because it's dangerous. The baby doesn't know how to use a knife. He could cut himself, or worse.
There's your answer.
What? But we're not babies. If we understand what we're dealing with, and if we see the dangers, we can learn how to use it safely.
So you say. But to me, you're no different than infants.
Well, there's the Roshgal army.
I will do what I must to protect this world. If that means destroying the lens of Kresnik, so be it. It's my mission.
I see.
Don't worry, Jude. None of this will concern you once we reach Nia Kara. What's going on?
It would seem we can't linger around here anymore.
So they did follow us.
I don't know, kid. They found us awfully fast considering this isn't their home turf.
Well, it's not like we can ask them about it. Let's go before they find us.
There's an exit in the western part of town. That must be the way to the Kajara Sea Falls.
Let's get the hell out of here before people start burning stuff down again. Ah, never mind.
The soldiers beat us here.
Great. Now what?
We force our way through.
Right, and fast, before any more arrive.
So that's your plan? Just charge through? I thought I was hot-headed.
Well, what other options do we have?
Excuse me.
What is it?
What are you doing?
We're trying to figure out how to get past those soldiers.
Way to cut to the chase.
So, those people, they're in your way?
Oh yeah. That's not creepy at all.
What in the world? How did you do that?
What's going on here? Child, you know you're never to leave the shed. Rashagal troops, curse you. How dare you come here?
Where's she going?
Which way did she go?
Toward the square.
What? No, she mustn't. You all must be outsiders. You should hurry and leave this place.
I have no idea what just happened, but I ain't complaining. Things just got easier for us.
Let's get out of here.
Well, that sucks. That's also out of my control. I don't want to go, though. You guys are forcing me to go, isn't it? Yep. Oh, so I guess this is considered a dungeon? I wouldn't consider this a dungeon. This is more like an extended world map. Dungeons are more like, I think, in the next, like, what, couple hours or so, we'll get into an actual dungeon. So now we got an extra treasure to go find, and it's gonna be amazing, because they're actually kind of in the obvious spots, do you
The
think?
one with the weird doll thing? What about her?
You didn't think that was odd?
You can't waste your energy on other people's business. All part of growing up, kid.
But she was controlling that doll, and shady people were chasing her. That doesn't bother you?
Yeah, plenty of that going around. And just look at ourselves. I think we have enough on our own plates. You really want more irregularities in life? Not that it's necessarily a bad thing, mind you. No one's got a bigger helping of weird than Mila, and she doesn't seem to mind.
Well, that's certainly true.
Okay, let's see. 900 gil. Alright, I'll bite. Land crab. New enemy that we're not fighting yet. A lot of shinies. Oh, all these enemies are new, actually. Well, we're in a new region, I guess, too, so that's probably why. You want to fight so bad? No, bring it.
I'll handle this. Not yet. Demon Fist! Did it! Demon Fist! That's one! Roger! Final down! Wave Blade! Demon Fist! Let's go! Roger! Final down! Is fighting the only answer?
Okay, there we go.
Alright, not bad.
Hopping into level. And now let's expand our linear orbs, shall we? So I set Jude up to get an easy 2 skills. Tech support and tech gain, basically. Now we'll start this. Let's see. What else has to be done? Oh, right, everyone else. Mila is next. I was thinking about it, and I'm thinking I should just give Mila her next skill. Or I could really accidentally give her another. Wow, I am smart. I mean, yeah, Guardian Field and the other one. HP gain. These two. Alright, also skills. Skills, not that me. Actually, no, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that's a pretty good setup, in my opinion. 500. We're getting good money out of it too, so we're at what, 1,000? Okay, we can buy something like fairly cheap for ourselves now. We're now in the price range of I could actually buy a better weapon for us all. Bottle of Life. Is there not a shiny? There's no shiny. There we go. A band-aid. Guys, we got band-aid. How do you guys feel about band-aids? I think they're pretty cool. No, they're not. And plus, that's all costume stuff. We'll get into the costumes in the next video. Mostly because I have a certain motif I want to go for. Orange gels. There'll always be, or more often than not, there's always going to be one of those secret treasures to collect in like each world map area. So like if it's connected, you're not going to get another one. Or it's not likely. There are some cases I think is the case, but like I'm still going to be looking at every screen just in case, because I do not remember where all those are, and I'm kind of doing this on purpose, so I do have genuine experiences with you guys.
The Azul military.
Why are you so interested in them?
Because they say the Azul military hires based on ability, regardless of status.
That's certainly not how it works in Rashigal.
Is that right?
Yeah, all of Rashigal's officials are descended from nobility.
Traditions are lovely and all, but that doesn't leave a lot of juicy gigs for mercenaries like myself.
But I wouldn't want to live in Azul. The clans are always fighting amongst themselves. There's no way I'd be able to concentrate on my studies.
Different humans have such different priorities.
And here you sit, above it all.
Correct. I don't intervene in the affairs of human society.
Hey, we got thing. Occasional skip title. The title system makes like no sense to me in this game.
Let's go, Roger.
And finished.
Okay, so Mila's gonna level up and then Jude. Which, to be all fair and decent about this, I actually do want to level up like maybe once or twice before going to the next area, just because like, I know the next area is going to be a bit of on the painful side.
Not yet. That's one. Roger. Final kill. Demon Fist hits.
Thank you, Alvin.
Demon Fist. Go, Roger.
All who oppose shall fall.
I wish we didn't have to fight, but we must.
Okay. That also goes into a little thing that I don't believe is important in this game, so to speak, but it is important for
I do seem to possess
another partner side. Also, oh god, I didn't expect to do that early. What that was, we got behind enemies, so we initiated back attack. They are stunned for a bit, and also take, I believe, half their damage early game. It will drop, like, that's not going to be always a useful tactic.
And that's a wrap.
Mila and Jude at the same time? That's good.
I won't let in.
Excellent.
I saw a skit. Oh, there it is.
You see the way Mila freezes those enemies in their tracks? I guess she really is into bondage.
Oh, is that what the technique is called?
Aw, I thought I'd get more of a rise out of you than that.
I'm just tired of your lies and innuendos. Just give it up already.
Oh, and now I'm the one being tied down by your sadistic decrees. Sorry, Jude. I'm not that into bondage play.
But it is true that some people can only experience true intimacy when they're tied and bound.
The conversation takes a surprising turn. Are you speaking from personal experience?
I hope not.
I read it in a book. It was called Men and Women Beneath the Sheets.
What sort of books are you reading?
There was a similar comment in The Aesthetics of Being the Catcher as well.
That one's probably about something different.
Oh?
Well, I wouldn't really know.
Sounds like Mila's more into total freedom than tying anyone down.
Well, that's an interesting skit. I didn't actually expect to show up until a bit later. 200 gal. So, if I'm not mistaken, we're like... Yeah, we're about like 2,000 gal, I think. Maybe a bit over 2,000. Stun bracelet. That's gonna go on no one because I don't really care. Yeah, the stun bracelets and stuff like that, I don't really find use for them in this game in particular. I think they're useful in other Tales of games, just not this one. But then again, someone might find it useful, so I wouldn't say sell it. Copper ore, which is actually going to get us in a lot of places that I want to be in. Orange gels. And now we get into one of the more pretty areas of the game. The Seafall! I swear, this in general is just like so pretty for me.
Once we cross the Kijara Sea Falls, we'll reach Nia Kara, the village of the spirits. At least the soldiers didn't come after us.
I hope we didn't make trouble for those villagers. They were so kind to us, too.
What else could we do but run? Rashagal's troops showed up.
The villagers picked the fight, not us.
How can you talk like that? Maybe they were trying to protect us.
If you're worried about them, then maybe you should go back. It was a pleasure knowing you, Jude. Thank you for all of your help.
How can you be so cold?
You'd rather I get emotional? I'm afraid I don't have that luxury. What is it you humans say? I've no time for waxing sentimental.
Because of your mission?
Precisely.
So you think your emotions would prevent you from doing what you have to do?
Can a person still fulfill their duty if they become emotional?
Only one way to find out. You'd have to try and see.
Well then, you should take your own advice.
Huh?
Just be yourself, and do what you have to do. Maybe then you'll have your answer.
I suppose.
Don't go thinking you have to act like the great Lord Maxwell here. You're only human.
Hey, are you on a mission too?
Several,
Maybe
probably.
I am, maybe I'm not. Are you sure you really want to know?
Huh?
I don't want to make you feel like the odd one out now. So, what are you gonna do, kid? Go back to the village?
No.
All right, let's go.
Alright guys, this is gonna have to wait until next time. I'll see you guys later.